see here. Hello. Oh, you always see these little strands once you go live. Eyebrows and all. Hey, Daria, how are you? I'm just getting set up on Periscope, girl. You know I got to get everybody at one time. Hello. Oh my God, you guys have came on so fast. We are already up there. Oh my God. More than 10. I'm trying to work this thing out. Give me just a second. My tripod is falling. You guys are up and down. Boy, y'all attention span ain't much or nothing. Jumping on and jumping off. We was up there for a second. Well, if this is your first time joining me, my name is Yalandra M, your single mompreneur. What I do is I help single moms go from where they are to where they want to be. If you guys don't mind, click on the little Puerto Rican guy at the very, very top so you can subscribe to all of my broadcasts and get my notifications. To all of my Scopy babies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please swipe to the right. Go ahead and invite all of your followers. Don't forget to single tap, double tap, triple tap on that screen. Give me some hearts. I'm trying to get to 75,000 hearts and I am halfway there. If you guys are watching the replay, your hearts count as well. Facebook, you guys can show me some love. I've been ready to come on here all day. I've been anticipating trying to get on here and come and show my lovely face to all of my social media family, because I have really been thinking about you guys. Today have been a very busy day for me with doing launch calls, just talking to some of my coaching clients and getting some things in place for 2017. However, this is what I've discovered. Some of us, we really have not just made the decision that we are ready to just really do this thing, if that makes sense. Some of us, we are very complacent. We are not ready to change any of our situations, and we are still stuck on this old woe is me mentality. We are still playing the blame game, and we just don't want to do any of the work. We want every single thing done for us. And I'm going to tell you right now, 2017 is the year of levels. 2017 is the year of elevation in my book. It's from going from where you are to the next level. I said this on last night. I will be saying it again every single night. Success and life happens in levels. If you want to change, everything is within your ability. So tonight, I hope you guys have pen and paper. We're going to talk a little bit about goals. Goals are not as hard as most of us make it out to be. However, it will take some time, dedication, and commitment to set goals. I'm a big person on goal setting. I set goals for 5 years. I set goals for the year. I set goals for the quarter, and I set goals every single day. Goals are very important, especially when you are trying to reach a certain level in life. Is this sounding good to you? Say yes. I'm gonna need you guys to show me some love. I see my little numbers keep going up, but Facebook, y'all be tripping with me. Okay, and so tip number 1 when it comes to goal setting, this is what I want you guys to do. This is what you absolutely need. Thank you, Katrina. This is what you guys absolutely need to do. Keep showing me the love. That makes me happy. That's right. You're in my house. Show me some love. So tip number 1, you need to evaluate where you are and reflect. Most of us, we don't want to get clear. We don't want to take a look at our life, because the only way you can decide your future is to look at where you are right now and determine your level of satisfaction in that area. Most of us, our lives are totally different. So there are certain areas that require more of our time. It depends on what's your level of satisfaction. Some of us, we may not be satisfied with the way that we look. We may not be satisfied with our weight. We may not be satisfied with our finances. We may not be satisfied in our spiritual life. These are the areas where you're not satisfied. These are the areas that you should focus on. And these are the areas that you should learn to set these consistent goals. And so tip number 1 is to evaluate and reflect. Look at where you are right now, not last year, not last month, not last week, not yesterday. Look at where you are right now at this very moment and determine your level of satisfaction. Look at all areas of your life. Because when I used to set goals, when I used to think about I used to look at certain 3 areas. I just looked at 2 areas, to be honest. I just looked at my finances and I looked at my spirituality. But now I look at all facets and all areas of my life, and I make sure that I set those areas in which I'm not completely satisfied with myself, and I work on that. Every single day I have some type of goal to accomplish. And so this is what I want you guys to do, is evaluate where you are. Just reflect over your life and determine your level of satisfaction. That is tip number 1. If somebody could type that in, that would be awesome. Tip number 2, define your dreams and your goals. The most amazing thing that we have been blessed with, the most amazing power that we have on this earth, is the ability to dream. When we dream, I suggest that we dream big. When I go to God like it's my birthday. I want the most wildest, I come up with the craziest things, but those are the things that my heart desire. And so when you dream big. You got to look past your environment, look past where you are right now. Don't dream based upon your bank account. That's just right. That's just what it is right now. You have to get to a point where you can see past that. Don't let that stop you. If I would have allowed my bank account to stop me, I would not be where I am right now. I would probably be somewhere still getting, I couldn't get WIC, still on getting Section 8. Something. I did not let my bank account or my environment and lack of what I did not know stop me. So don't let that stop you. If I would have allowed me struggling to pay the bills with 3 kids stop me, I would not be on the other end of this camera right now. And so we got to look past where we are. Yes, we got to take the limits off of God. And you know what? We got to start to take the limits off of ourselves. When somebody asks you, why you hadn't, if you're not satisfied with your body, with what you look like, they ask you why you hadn't started that diet. You'll be like, I would start my diet, but we always use that word, but this is what I want to tell you. Anytime you fight for your limitations, that word, but anytime you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. We have to learn to take the limits off of our life. We got to learn to take the limits off of our dreams. We got to learn to take the limits off of our goals. When people try to put me out, I'm not even in a box. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different facets. There's so many different sides of me. One side of me, you got Oprah, the determination to make things happen. The other side of me, you got Beyonce, because I think I'm Beyonce. I think I'm Queen Bee. Then on the other side, you might have, it's a part of what's the woman name? Come to me, Wanda Sykes. Not that I'm not gay or anything. It's just the humorous side, because I love to laugh. And then the other side of me, you might get Squidward or what's the word I'm looking for? SpongeBob SquarePants. It's just so many different sides of me, and so you can't put me in a box. And if you decided to put me in a box, you would be putting all these people in a box. You will be putting Oprah and Beyonce and Wanda Sykes and SpongeBob SquarePants and Squidward and Patrick, the little, and then somebody that like to eat food, so I don't limit me. Don't limit me. And that's why I tell people, when you have these businesses, like, people like to connect you with one thing. I believe you should do multiple things. However, I believe you should master one thing at a time. That's my belief. That's my belief. Don't let people put you in a box. Don't let people define you to one thing. And you know what else we got to get over, ladies and gentlemen? We got to get over this blaming other people for where we are. You are where you are based upon your decisions and your choices. We live in a world of choices. We choose most of us, we choose certain things. We chose this lifestyle. We chose this man. We chose to hold on to this weight that we're unsatisfied with. We choose those things. And so we got to stop blaming other people. We have to be accountable. For so long in my life, I was miserable. I spent most of my life, more years of my life, unhappy than happy. I spent most of my life stressed. I spent most of my life struggling. I spent most of my life blaming my situation on other people. I spent most of my life run down, raggedy, broken, and wasn't using the senses God gave me. That girl was me. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a hot, raggedy ass mess. Excuse my language, good church folks, but I still love God. I was a hot, raggedy mess. I ain't going to lie. My life did not change until I became 100% accountable for Yalandra. In every aspect. I could no longer continue to blame, my ex I'm divorced. He left me with 3. Well, he didn't leave me. I'm stuck with 3 kids. I couldn't continue to blame that. I couldn't continue to live my life blaming my mother because we didn't have a mother-daughter relationship. I couldn't continue to live like that. I couldn't continue to live my life blaming my friends for walking away when I needed them the most. I no longer blamed anyone for anything. I took complete control of my life. If I found that I was not happy with my finances, what I did, I changed it. I began to work on myself. I began to create multiple streams of income for myself. When I did not like my thinking process, a lot of us, we want everybody to teach us and to give us and to show us. Ain't nobody showed me nothing. You know what I did? I picked up a book. I listened to different types of audios. I surrounded myself with different environments for 2 years, maybe 3, close to 3 years. I disconnected myself from everybody. My family and friends thought I was dead. I cut it off, but I knew in order for me to be able to walk through the door that God has made for me, I had to work on me, and I had to walk through that door by myself, and I had to walk through that door so when I come back, I could be a better value for myself, for my children, for my family, for my spouse, for whoever. But none of us want to put in the work. We want everything handed to us, and we always want to blame. Why are you blaming? Why are you blaming? If you don't like it, if you don't like the way you look, change it. If you don't like your hair, change it. If you don't like your clothes, change it. If you don't like your finances, change it. And you can't tell me you don't have information, because you on Facebook right now, you have access to the internet. But here's the thing. We're not where we are because of lack of information. There's plenty of information. It's the lack of transformation. None of us want to transform. I believe 2017 is the year the eagle hatched. And right now, I want you guys to start thinking of yourself. You are an eagle. It takes 35 days for an eagle to hatch. Right now, People are watching you. You're going to begin to hatch right in front of the eyes of your haters, right in front of the eyes of people right here on social media. And let me tell you why you're going to hatch. You're going to be great. A lot of us, we don't want ourselves to be great. But guess what? God want us to be great. If you look at Genesis 12:2, God said, I will make your name great so you can be in a position to bless people. That's biblical. That's biblical. So stop holding back on your greatness and go through the process. Life is about process. Stop hiding and holding back your greatness because of people, because you're not ready to do the work to stop blaming. You're not ready to put your hustle in. That's the problem with a lot of us. We ain't ready to hustle. That's it. You gonna know me. You gonna know me from my smile. You gonna know me from my hustle. You gonna know me from my grind. You gonna know me from my determination. You gonna know my name. That's just a fact. And I ain't ashamed to say that. And I'm not gonna water down for nobody. I ain't gonna dim my light for nobody. You know why? Because I done put in my time of struggling, of being broke, of being sad, of being unhappy. I claim what I want. I talk about what I want, not what I don't want. And a lot of us, we are too scared to speak prophetically and boldly in our life. Why? Because we ain't put in the work. We ain't fixed this. We still want to blame, and we still want to fight for our limitations. And guess what? If you don't stop fighting for your limitations, you won't go nowhere. And yes, all of this ties into goal setting. And my last and final tip is we have to be accountable. Get yourself an accountability partner. Get yourself an accountability partner. This cannot be your friend, somebody that's just gonna let it slide. These are just my suggestions. Get somebody you don't even know. I have 2 accountability partners. One is in Atlanta, Georgia. And you know what? She just birthed her first book. She kept putting stuff off. Didn't want to release that book, and I kept dialing that number. I kept inboxing her. No, you said this day. You said this day, and vice versa. She does the same to me. She's helped me create products for my business. She's helped me with my email marketing. They don't let me be lazy. They don't let me procrastinate. So that's the importance of accountability. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how much you think you got it going on. You need somebody on your team. At some point, you're going to need somebody on your team. My accountability partners are in Georgia and in New York. And I talk to them once a week. My mentor, she's in Tennessee. So it ain't even got to be nobody around you. I connected with these people off Facebook. I have a business mentor. You know, I think I got the mind down pat. But whatever area you need help in, get yourself an accountability partner. Get yourself somebody who's going to push you. If you don't have an accountability partner, inbox me. I can connect you to my accountability group, Women Who Win. Yes, it is time to let go of this dead weight. It is time for us to get it together, ladies. But in closing, and I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that I've said to you tonight, because I'm speaking near and dear to my heart. We got to look at where we are, and we got to make some decisions. If you are unsatisfied with your life in any area, you need to set some goals for your life. You need to set some goals for yourself. You can come out of any situation, but you got to do the work. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I am not saying it is going to happen overnight. It took me years to get to this point. And guess what? Believe it or not, ladies, I'm still a work in progress. There are still some things I work on daily. I work on my communication skills. I want to be a wife again, so I work on certain areas of myself. I want to be a great wife to whatever man comes and receives me. So I work on those areas. That's something I want to see manifest in my life, and you're going to hear me talk about. You're going to hear me talk about that. And so we got to speak what we want, not what we don't want. I always want to be a better mother. I always want to be a better facilitator. I always want to be a better leader. I always want to be a better woman. I always want to be a better communicator. And so I work on these things daily, every single day. I'm really obsessed with my development. I'm really obsessed with my thinking process. I'm careful about the way that we think. We just have to get in the process. We have to, what's the word I'm looking for? We have to discover self-mastery. We really have to work on us. And in closing, this is from my book, Girl, Go Get Your Life. It says, dare to dream. If you do not have the capability to make your wildest wishes come true, your mind will not have the capacity to conjure up such ideas in the first place. There is no limitation on what you can potentially achieve except for the limitation you choose to impose on your own imagination. What you believe to be possible will always come to pass to the extent that you deem it possible. It really is as simple as that. People who dare to dream know that setting and achieving goals, however small or insignificant, boosts their confidence on a day-to-day basis. Each time you achieve a purposeful set objective, your confidence in your own abilities grow. And so setting goals, you guys, it helps you in so many areas. Thank you so much for the love, Periscope. Thank you guys so much, Facebook Live, for joining me. Right now, I want to close with a special deal to receive both of my books that is going to end at midnight tonight. If you guys would go and purchase these books, you're actually getting a buy one, get one free, and still at a discounted rate. You just go to bit.ly/Jan 27 book deal. That's bit.ly/Jan 27 book deal. My book is not about me. My books, both books, the workbook helps you to identify what type of fear is actually keep holding you back from manifesting your dreams. The Girl Go Get Your Life book, I specifically talk about the things that help me to get from where I am, from where I was to where I am now. I talk about time management, goal setting, procrastination, overcoming fear, and taking action. These are the things that help me. My book is not about me. Most people think it's my life story. It is not. And so if you really want to get a handle on 2017, you're tired, you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is the book for you. If you're tired of living in mediocrity, this is the book for you. If you want to set goals and you really don't know how to set goals, this is the book for you. So you guys go on over to bit.ly/Jan 27 book deal and grab this combo. I promise you it's going to bless your life. You definitely need this. If you're the one that's not satisfied in areas of your life, this is going to help you to identify that. This is going to help you get a handle on things. This is going to give you the roadmap. This is going to give you the blueprint to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. But you got to be ready to do the work. This is the guideline. This is the blueprint. No, the webinar is not until Thursday, January 4th at 8 o'clock p.m. Or is it Wednesday? Wednesday, January 4th. No, you have not missed the webinar. Everything is going out on tomorrow. I'm super duper excited. Oh, who am I speaking to? Where are you from? Are you from New York? Because I had a lot of people from New York and North Carolina sign up for the course. I'm just talking and all that good stuff. All right, Facebook Live. Bye. I enjoyed each and every one of you tonight. I love you much. Mwah.